Right, in this video we're going to solve this equation x cubed equals negative 8, and if I add 8 to both sides I'd get x cubed plus 8 equals 0. So I'm going to use factoring, and I notice that this is the sum of cubes, and so I can think of this as x cubed plus 2 cubed is equal to 0. Okay, and so we're going to replace in our formula a is x and b is 2. Okay, so this here is going to factor using our formula. So I've got, it would be x plus 2, and then x squared minus 2x plus 2 squared is 4. So we factor. Okay, and now we can use the zero product property. We would get x plus 2 equals 0, or x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. This one is easy. We just get x is equal to negative 2. But for this one, we're going to need to use quadratic formula. Okay, so we have, let's see, the coefficient of x squared is 1, and so we've got a is 1, b is negative 2, and c is 4. So we'll just substitute those into our quadratic formula. And all right, so we have, this is going to be solved using quadratic formula. So negative b, the opposite of negative 2 is 2, plus or minus square root of b squared. Negative 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4. So that would be 16. And that's all over 2 times 1. All right, so I'm just going to, this is 16, so I'll go ahead and just put that in there. And then we have x equals 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 16 is negative 12 all over 2. And square root of negative 12, that's going to simplify to what? That's 4 times 3. So square root of negative 4 is 2i, and then we can't simplify square root of 3 anymore. So we get x equals 2 plus or minus 2i times square root of 3 all over 2, and then dividing each of those by that denominator of 2. We would get that to simplify as 1 plus or minus I root 3. So it's 1 plus or minus I root 3. Good, so let's look at what we did. First, we needed to set this equal to 0. And so we set equal to 0, and then we needed to factor the sum of cubes, and then we used the quadratic formula.